Pueblo Community College uses Desire to Learn to deliver course content to students. In Welding 141, the course will be delivered in a hybrid format. That means that some of your time will be spent online and doing work outside the classroom. This tutorial will take you through some of the features of Desire to Learn, and it will help you navigate the course and be a successful learner. The page that you're looking at is what's called the home page. Now, it is not the My Home page. Let me take you to the My Home page. This is the outside landing page. So when you first log into Desire to Learn, you come to this page, to your My Home page. From this page, you can go up to this drop-down menu up here that says Select a Course, and you can look for your course on the list and then just click on that course and it'll open up a course for you. I'm going to search for my course. There it is. I'm going to click it off the list, and it takes me into Welding 141. Once inside Welding 141, this puts me on the course home page. So the My Home page is a general home page, an outside home page that a lot of times will contain announcements about Desire to Learn and different items depending on how you set that page up. The course home page is designed by the instructor, and it will give you information on this page that he or she feels is important for the classroom or for you to know upcoming information. So let's take a look at our course home page. The first thing we see here is this box that says News. What News is an announcements box. So anytime the instructor has some important information to post, he or she will post a news item, and it will show up, and just know that it is like an announcement. Over here in the right-hand column, we have Updates, and what Updates does is it just kind of keeps you up to date on what you have going on in the classroom. So in Welding 141, it's showing that the student has 3 quizzes that he has not attempted to take yet. Underneath Updates is Calendar, and if you look down the calendar, it will give you dates and times of items that you have due in this area. So on July 30th at midnight, I need to, as a student, need to make sure that the readings for the module are done. If I go down a little bit further, it looks like on July 30th that there's a quiz that has to be done. So the calendar just reminds you of upcoming events, assessments, or assignments that are due and you need to pay attention to. Let's go over here and look at the course homepage. That's our page that we're sitting on right now. If we click here under PCC Resources, you'll find that if you're working at home or if you are off campus, that you have some links that can get you to information that you may be interested in. So we have library, tutoring, and disability resources. So you may want to take a look at those and know that those are available for you. Now if we go across this menu bar up at the top, I'm just going to stay in this second bar here, the Desire to Learn Help. If you click on that, this is where you can go and look up numbers for technical support. There's some documentation in here and a system check. So this is just an important little area if you need additional help and Desire to Learn. This top bar here, again, this is the course that we're in right now. Your drop-down menu is still available that will allow you to access other courses. Once you're in one course, you can navigate to other courses by using this drop-down menu. This little item right here that looks like an email message is called Message Alerts, and if I click on that, this is where I could go to create an email. So just know that this is available here to you. And it opens up the email box, and then you would send an email just like you would in any other message. Okay, once I am away from my home page, now that I'm in my email box, if I go back here and click on home page, that bounces me back to where I was. Over here, this is an updates alert. If I have any updates, they will show up here that the instructor has posted something new in this course. So that's what that is. The little red box, the little red dot goes away once I access my my updates to see what's going on in there. These little things that look like speak bubbles, that is a subscription alert. And in here, I can subscribe to RSS feeds, and they will feed into this area. Down here is another navigation bar, and this actually contains tools that are available or you may be using right in this course. So we will go through the tools that you find on this navigation bar. The content button is the button that you'll push to actually get into your course information and modules. I'm going to save that for last, and then we'll go into that area. Discussions is an area where you can go in, and the instructor is responsible for creating discussions and posting to discussions, but this is where you would go in and find any kind of discussions or what's called forums on this list. So in any of your classes, if your instructor says that you need to post your response to a discussion board, this is what he or she is talking about. In Welding 141, we are not going to be using the discussion board, so you don't have to worry about this tool, but just know that it's available. Dropbox is a place where you would go in and you will drop assignments and things. So the Dropbox is used, it's a digital Dropbox, and what it does is when you post your assignments to Dropbox, it drops it into the gradebook where the instructor will access the gradebook and grade your assignments through the gradebook. So it's all digital and no paper has to pass hands. Quizzes are D2L quizzes, or Desire to Learn quizzes, so they've been created in Desire to Learn. And the nice thing about these quizzes is you will take your quiz in Desire to Learn, and if they're responses that can be automatically graded, like matching or true false or fill in the blank type questions, D2L can grade those and post your grades back immediately. So when you take a quiz in D2L that's been created in D2L, that's one of the benefits of doing that is the quiz grades itself and you get an instant response on the results of your quiz. Now, do know that if your instructor does like essays or something in Desire to Learn in the quizzes, that a lot of times the instructors want to look at your responses themselves, so they won't be allowing you to see your grade immediately. They may have to go in there and check your grades. Check your answers and give you a grade. Attendance is an attendance roster, and in this area, this is where the instructor will keep track of your classroom attendance if you've been attending class on your scheduled days and those kind of things. So this is a tool that will be used by your instructor. The class list is your roster. And if you go into the class list and scroll down, it will give you the name of everybody at the time who's enrolled in the class, along with their role. So there's student, master, and then there will be instructor. You see master here because this is a shell that's used for developing courses. In a regular course, you will see PCC student, and then there will be an instructor in here on the list. So that's your roster. here are your grades. If I click on grades, this has no items found. There have been no grades posted to the gradebook at this time. This is where you can go in and you can look at how you're doing on assignments and things, and they'll post out to the gradebook. And then under other tools, just know that there is a whole array of tools out there that you can access. We are not going to get into these tools right away because a lot of these are not things that we're going to be using in this course. One thing I do want to show you is the checklist. And if I click on that, the checklist is a tool that is embedded in each of the modules in this course. And it's just a way for you to keep track of what is doing, of what activities and things you have to pay attention to and what's coming up over the course of that module. So this is the checklist, and I will show you inside the course how you have that available in every module. Okay, so that's pretty much the menu except for content. Let's go ahead and click on content, and this is going to actually take us into the course content area. So as you can see here, there is an upcoming events. Now this is again items and things that you have coming due, and it's just a way of reminding you that you have activities and things and it's getting close to due date. So my recommendation would be that you access Desire to Learn, especially in this hybrid format with things coming due online as well as in class from the instructor, that you access Desire to Learn at least once a day to make sure that you are caught up with things and you're not missing any crucial deadlines. Okay, let's take a look over here, and this down here is your course menu. And as you can see, again, we have upcoming events, and then if we scroll down and click on Table of Contents, this is all of the contents that is available to you in the course. So when you're in here, every gray box, every box you see with the title up here matches a link on the navigation menu. So Start Here is actually this link right here, Start Here. If we scroll down, there's a syllabus and schedule that actually takes us to the same place as this button does here. The reason you would want to use these buttons is they target the area, so you don't have to scroll down this big long list to get to everything you need. Just go right here to your navigation, click on the button, and it will take you right to that topic area and any submodules that are underneath there. So Start Here is a module. Welding 141 Competencies, that's a module inside that module. So see how it pops that up to the top? And anytime we scroll down through here, the very same thing happens. The top button is the module, and it'll show you everything that's contained in that module. The buttons underneath are submodules, and they will link you directly to the content that's connected to that submodule. In this course, we have everything set up under modules, so I am going to click on modules, and that will take you into again, each one of these modules. So we're in the module, we're in the main module, but notice under this main module there are several submodules. So you have module 1 all the way through module 8. And again, each time I click on one of these modules, it is going to specifically take me to that module area. So right now I clicked on module 1, and it brought me to module 1 here. And notice again the submodules that are under here. If I click on the submodules, it will specifically target those modules. So this is going to be consistent from one module to the next. You are going to see a readings submodule, quiz, lecture materials, test your knowledge, and checklist. So these modules will be consistent throughout each of your module areas, and your modules are set up by topic. So Your reading list and everything are included in here. And there is a tutorial that follows this that will take you specifically into some of the details of the module. So that is an introduction to Desire to Learn.